All right, got a great show for you. Let's get into it. The Pelicans take on the Grizzlies, 7:30 Eastern start time on Tuesday, March 8th, 2022. Memphis is -6.5, totals 230. We're 2-0 with a push in our last three $1.99 daily best plays on Pt.2. And if you want to access today's $1.99 daily best play, the link for that bet is in the description section below. We also have over 845 members who are signed up and active on my safe and secure webpage right now. Now, if you sign up today for my $1.99 daily best play, you're actually going to get access to that package every single day all the way through the end of March. It actually works out to be just 8 cents a day if you signed up here today. But if you're not signed up for that, or if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'll explain a little bit more about it in just a moment. But before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick time out and welcome you to the video. My name is Brock Page, and I do sports picks for free right here on YouTube. I also sell my personal bets on BrockPage.com, and I have packages on that website starting at just $1.99. Now, the purpose of these YouTube videos is to provide you with free informational sports betting content. And it's also designed to generate interest in signing up for a membership on my website. Now, you may be wondering what the difference is between what I do here on YouTube and what I do on my webpage. Well, what I do here on YouTube is I'll handicap the entire slate of games in any given sport, side and total. And what I do on my website is I actually share with you which one of these free YouTube picks on my channel that I'm actually betting on personally. Now, the Grizzlies are winning a whole bunch of ball games at home this season. They're 22-10 straight up at the FedEx Forum, and they're covering in 63% of those home games. When it comes to offensive production, there's really not many in the association better. These guys are in the top 5 in scoring on average per contest, and they're leading the league in offensive boards per game. John Morant scoring over 27.5 points per contest, along with 5 rebounds and 6 assists. Meanwhile, Desmond Bane is making nearly 42% of his three-pointers. He's also scoring 17.5 points a night. Now, when it comes to defensive play, the Grizzlies are also in the top 5 in defensive rebounds per game. They're taking on a Pelicans team who wins just 37% of their road games. They're scoring only 105 points per contest when they travel. Now, when it comes to shooting the basketball from the field, the Pelicans are actually in the bottom 10 in the NBA in road offensive field goal percentage. When it comes to the injury report, Nance is still out for the Pels, Brooks still out for Memphis. Now, total-wise, 4 out of the Grizzlies' last 5 ball games fell under the posted number. They're also 7-3 to the under in their last 10 against New Orleans. So if you're into historical trends, you certainly want to think about that one there. Meanwhile, the Pelicans on the other side of things, they are 20-12 to the under when they travel. I'm going to lean toward Memphis -6.5 and the under 230. Next game, it is going to be Bucks versus the Thunder, 8 o'clock Eastern start time. Milwaukee's -13.5 on the road, totals 230. Now, the Bucks won their last 4 straight, and they're also in the top 3 in the NBA in offensive rebounding. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's grabbing nearly a dozen boards a game. He's also scoring over 29 points per contest. Meanwhile, Chris Middleton's dropping over 20 a night himself, along with 5 rebounds and 5 assists. Now, the Bucks are currently in the top 3 in scoring, and they're also in the top 5 in shooting from the field. They're taking on an OKC team who really can't rebound defensively, to save their lives. These guys are dead last in defensive boards per contest, and they actually give up the majority of their points in the first quarter. Now, offensively, OKC scores only 102 points a game at home, and they're currently dead last in shooting from the field. Now, when it comes to shooting the basketball from beyond the arc, OKC makes only 31% of their three-pointers. Injury-wise, Favors, Williams, Jerome, and Dort are out. Roby's questionable. Meanwhile, for Milwaukee, Hill and Allen are out for them. Now, total-wise, 8 out of Milwaukee's last 10 games against the Thunder fell under the line. So once again, if you're into historical trends, plenty of unders to go around. They actually held OKC to just 105 points a game during that 10-game stretch I just mentioned. Meanwhile, OKC on the other side of things, they saw unders recently against Utah, Chicago, and Philadelphia. I'm going to lean toward Milwaukee minus 13.5 and the under 230. With that, guys, I'm going to jump into my next and final free pick for the video. It is going to be Clippers versus the Warriors, 10 o'clock Eastern start time. Golden State's minus 6 with the total at 223.5. And although Golden State's really good at home, these guys have played some terrible basketball lately. They lost their last 5 straight, and they got the W only 2 times since February 7th. When it comes to covering the point spread, Golden State posted a record of just 2-11 against the spread in their last 13 outings. Now they're taking on a Clipper team who's been real tough on the defensive end of the court this season. These guys are currently in the top 3 in defensive field goal percentage on the road. They're also in the top 10 in fewest points allowed per game. Now, scoring-wise, Reggie Jackson averages over 16.5 points per contest, along with 3 rebounds and 4 assists. Meanwhile, Marcus Morris has been real good shooting from 3-land this year. He's also averaging over 15.5 points a game. And speaking of three-pointers, the Clippers are in the top 5 in the league in shooting from downtown. Now, injury-wise, Covington and Powell are both out for Los Angeles. Meanwhile, for Golden State, Iguodala, Porter, and Payton are questionable. Green is still out with a calf injury. When it comes to the number in this one, Golden State saw their last 4 straight get over the posted total. They also went 9-1 to the over in their last 10. Meanwhile, the Clippers on the other side, they saw overs recently with the likes of Houston, the Lakers, and this very Golden State team. I'm going to lean toward the LA Clippers plus 6. And the over 223.5. And with that, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on Pt.2. If you guys do end up getting a membership here today on my website, just keep in mind you're going to get billed the day you sign up and then the first of every month following that. So if you do end up getting a membership here today on Pt.2, you're actually going to get access to those bets all the way through the end of March. I always tell folks in every single video, the earlier in the month you sign up, the better. Now, guys, if you want to get access to every single bet that I give out on that website, you're going to want to think about signing up for my board member tier package. Board members not only get access to the board member tier pick itself, they actually get access to every single package that I offer on that website all the way through the end of March. It's an all-inclusive membership. But most importantly, guys, got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, guys, happy Tuesday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at Brockpage.com.